Right, so me and Lewi went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows, which is a sequel to the 2014 movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and and to be honest, it's better than the first. Basically, to simply put it.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Now, warning: this will contain spoilers as usual because I do spoiler reviews. I don't do non-spoiler reviews. But right, let's get into it. So, what did you like about the movie? Like, simply to put it, what were your favourite parts?
Well, I like how they've really kind of like upped their game for this film. They've basically brung in new characters. They've brung in Casey Jones from the actual comics, which is awesome. Waiting for his arrival eventually for the films. Once again, we've got Megan Fox as April, and we had a bit of speculation, me and Kieran, that we think the voice actors for the Turtles might have been different, might have been changed.
I think they would change, but I have a I don't know because I think I heard Johnny Knoxville and Will Arnett were both doing like roles for two of the Turtles in the 2014 movie, but I can be wrong. What I found good about the movie is that they improved it with the personalities of the turtles, like who they actually are, like improved it more. And also, I did like Casey Jones's role. Like, I thought he was really good as well. What else? I mean, because even though it was produced by Michael Bay, they did improve Will Arnett's role. I think they improved it a bit more with Will Arnett's role, so he's actually like, can actually be in the film and it'd be fine.
Yeah, Will Arnett's definitely got a bigger role in this one than he did in the first, which I think is good because I mean I like him in basically most of the other films I've seen him in, and they're all really good.
I also like the how they improved Shredder. Like, instead of him being in his armor, they've actually got him like in person this time instead of some massive Titan armor.
Yeah, well, then again, it was as good as that is. So we actually we can put a name, we can put a face to the name. I still wanted to see more kind of like badassness from him, I guess, because I mean, don't get me wrong, the film is entirely action packed, but I think Shredder could have done more. Yeah,
he could have done more, like the bit near the end where he just gets frozen by the what's his name again?
Commander Krang.
Commander Krang, and basically, he just gets frozen and placed somewhere in the machine, and it was just like, well.
I mean, when that bit came, I was really expecting him to fight Commander Krang. This be an awesome fight before the turtles jump in and finish off Krang or something. But unfortunately, there wasn't anything of the sort. But also to add on to that, when they defeated Commander Krang.
Yeah.
It was a bit naff, to be honest, because all they did was like, I mean, it was pretty cool how they fought him and stuff. I mean, it was awesome, but I mean, he didn't really go out fighting per se. He was just kind of standing there and taking it like a little bitch, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the turtles were just like absolutely throwing it at him, and he was just doing nothing back. And so it was. Yeah. I mean. Other than that, though, the action sequences in the film were brilliant.
One more good thing to say is they improved the CGI for the turtles, because I thought they were a bit in the first, but they look better in the second. Like the change there a bit was actually quite better than the first. All right, what are your flaws now? Because you did mention one flaw, which was the final battle.
Well, I mean. I don't have too many flaws for the film because it's kind of hard to mention any because I mean I was so immersed with it. Like the film is really good. I mean I'm not really a film critic, so I don't have much to say about it. But It was. I just think it could have been better. I mean, the action sequences were on point. Like, don't get me wrong, they could have done better, but they did a brilliant job nonetheless.
Yeah, I think my one problem was with one of the two people that got transformed into like a rhino and a like sort of like.
Oh
a piggy.
yeah, Sheamus from WWE, if anybody knows who he is, was actually the actor for the guy who gets turned into a rhinoceros. What's his name? Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Rocksteady, yeah.
For some reason, I didn't feel like he
Rocksteady.
fitted the role. Like the character he looked like was good, but his voice, like, kind of like I don't know, it just made it slightly off. But that didn't really bother me that much. But that was my like one little problem.
And the funny thing about it is Sheamus is actually Scottish, and in the film he plays Rocksteady, who is Finnish. He's from Finland, and because he's Scottish, he sounded nothing like a Finnish person.
Yeah, that's what made
So, I mean, they kind of messed up on that part, but other than that, I can't really find any other flaws about the film. It was overall a great film.
I give this film like a 7 out of 10, to be honest, because I thought it was much better than the first, and like it improved many things, like Casey Jones, the turtles, like how they act and what they look like was improved, which is good. And the only couple of flaws with the Rocksteady sounding more Scottish than Finnish, and then sight of the bit before the final battle. But that was really what we got to say about the film. Like, what would you give the film?
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'd definitely go for around a 7, but because I mean all the other good parts of the film made up for it, I'll give it like a 7.5.
Yeah.
I won't give it an 8, definitely not, because I just don't feel like it deserved an 8 just yet. But I mean, if they bring out another TMNT and they bring it out the bag and they make it even better than the last one, then well, kudos. I mean, fair play to them. I mean, I've already taken my hat off to them for making this one, because this one was pretty damn good. But if they make it even better, if they make a sequel, then my hat's off to them.
I like the and I thought the new director, because they had a new director for this one, did a better job than the other director who directed the first one.
I definitely agree with you there. Yeah, he did. It's definitely better that they got someone else in charge this time for this one.
Yeah, the film has some good laughs as well. Not a lot, but still some good laughs.
Obviously, Michelangelo cracking his banter as always. He never fails to make the audience laugh. I definitely know that there was a few people giggling in the in the cinema yesterday. I did like the music they used as well, like the classic 90s music and all that, to make it, feel retro at the same time. Yeah, they definitely mixed up the music compared to the last film, and I definitely feel the soundtrack will be much better than the one in the first film.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
Overall, all I have to say is, despite the flaws, I still think it was a really good film, and I would happily say that I would buy it on DVD, because I definitely recommend buying it when it comes out.
I'm proud to say that it's better than Batman v Superman, but I haven't seen the Ultimate Edition yet, which doesn't come out till the end of June, so I've got to wait to see. But yeah, I would watch this film again, because it's quite fun. I did enjoy it, and give it a 7 out of 10. Give it a 7 out of 10, basically, simply to put it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our little quick, like little spoiler review we have. Even though it may have been a bit spoiler, but not as much spoilers as my last couple of reviews with police and that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed our review, and maybe had the same thoughts, maybe didn't like the film, but it's people's opinions. I do recommend probably giving this film a watch, because it is quite fun. And it's definitely better than the first.
It's definitely worth a watch. I'll definitely open up to that. It is definitely worth a watch.
Alright. Hope you enjoy our hope you enjoyed this review. We'll see you guys later. Bye.